today we are continuing the pause week. Today is always fun. It's a little bit nerve-wracking though, because now we have clean and jerk day again, where we do some clean and jerks with a slow tempo pull, pause front squats, and a slow tempo clean pull to finish. Starting with the clean and jerks, you know, the main thing, similar to snatch, is I need to like really focus on, like, it'll feel like you're going slow when you pull, but you really gotta like force the slowness and then the explosiveness into the third pull in order to get like a really good slow tempo. But other than that, I'm gonna do the clean and jerk the same. Like, I don't want to pause in the bottom of the squat because I'm already doing pause front squats, and I don't want to pause on the dip and drive for the split jerk because I feel like I'll fatigue really hard, and I train pause dips on my other days. So I'd rather just let, you know, I want to really focus on the explosiveness of the pull through the clean, and then just like having just really good perfect form of split jerks without overdoing it or over fatiguing myself, because it's a lot to do a slow pull and then also a pause in the squat and the pause in the dip. It's just too much. So we're gonna do triples of that. Everything goes up to 70% today on my pause front squats. Just, you know, kind of similar to back squats, but you got to really focus on keeping your chest up and holding more your front core than your back, so that you can really drive out of the hole when you do each rep. I'm doing sets of 6 today. I don't think it'll be too hard, hopefully. I hope. But you know, it is what it is. I think it's gonna go well. But you know, you just got to make sure like you keep a good grip on the bar. A lot of people will let all their fingers fall off of the bar, and I mean, that's okay when you're just training a front squat when it comes to like your core and your quads, but I think it's really important to make sure you are treating every accessory like it's the Olympic movement that you're training it for. So like on a clean, the whole goal is to catch that shit in your palm with your hand relaxed, not with all of your fingers up, because then you have to reposition yourself, and the split jerk becomes way more difficult because you spend too much time figuring your shit out. So I'm gonna just make sure, like, if my pinky goes off, like, that's okay, but anything more than a pinky for me, I feel like is a little too much. But yeah, you gotta focus on flexing those delts out, holding your core straight, and then I'm gonna really emphasize the pause. I'm gonna get like the full, like, go to the bottom, like you can like slow count to 1, like that, and now we get, you know, that kind of shit. Because I know there's some people who will like hit the bottom of their pause rep and then like kind of semi bounce it for half a second and then jump back up because it's too hard because they don't have enough core strength. And if that's the case for you, you just need to drop the weight. Otherwise, clean pulls gonna be the same kind of process as with my clean and jerks today. Really, I mean, and again, since I'm not gonna be diving under on the clean pulls, it's a lot more of just this, like, you just want to focus on the strength of getting it up as high as you can at a heavier weight. So I'm probably gonna end up slowing the tempo down even more than I would on the clean and jerk, since there's less stress on the core, so it's a lot easier to go slower. And I always make sure to, like, I don't like pulling it up and then dropping it to the floor like right away, or like letting my core break and then go all the way down. I think it's really important as well, just for the sake of like stability, balance, and core, to every time you do a pull, you like make sure you hold it at the top and know what it feels like to hold that with your natural grip, and then follow the movement back down the same way you would have come up on a clean. So you're hinging your hips as you go back down, your knees come back, and your shins should be straight vertical, and then when they go over the knees, you just kind of let your shoulders come back over the bar, and you should just be back in a starting position for a clean, you know. But that's just how I feel about it. Otherwise, I think it's gonna be a pretty sick fucking workout. Caffeine, why not? Having fun. So you'll see me after.
yesterday. I was like, how do we just stop watching each other? He's like, no, and he goes, finally he goes, why'd you quit? Like, he doesn't want to quit, dude. But I felt bad. You know, I'm like, and he goes, I keep it. Well, this is where it worked. Like, yeah, I can't. Why do you work that way? I thought it was one more if I what do you got, Gun 5? Yeah, I'm gonna do one more.
Crazy day at the gym today. Holy fuck. Big fight with like 6 people came out of nowhere and just jumped this one guy, but very entertaining for me at least. Me and the guys I was doing clean and jerks while they did deadlifts, and they just got sick of it and just started deadlifting while they fought on the floor in front of us, which I thought was funnier than shit. But regardless of that, my workout went pretty damn well. Tempo clean and jerk, I honestly was pretty surprised by how good the form was by the time I got to the working sets, since I've never done them before. And I'm one of those lifters that have long femurs, and I think my arms are kind of long too for my torso, so I normally do a little bit of a wider grip with slightly narrow foot stance, just so I can meet the bar at my hips a lot better and get that really high third pull. But I felt really comfortable doing everything today. My split jerks honestly look really good as well, and that's something I've been working on with my core stability. And then when it came to my pause front squat, again, like I hit all my weights, like it went really well. I went up to 265 for 6, and I did like those, I was touching my ankles kind of deep, like counting to 1 in my head kind of reps, which did lead to my head feeling like it was hemorrhaging, but you know, my core is primed, so we can have a couple blood clots every now and then. I think that's okay. And then I just ended the workout doing my slow tempo clean pulls. Those were good, very good form, and like I kept everything really controlled. They were just like, I was tired by the time I got there, and so it was at the point where, like, I mentioned it before, but because it's such an isolated movement compared to the full clean, I really went as slow as I possibly could, and I could just feel the muscle fibers on my quad just stretching thinner and thinner, getting that little shaky shake. But you know, that's why we lift. We lift for the pins and needles in our muscles telling us to please stop. We're gonna lose mobility at 30, but not this guy. I'm gonna be doing Olympic till I die, and I can feel it.